What's up guys, my name is Tony. I am a licensed massage therapist and personal trainer. Today I'm going to show you how I use the yoga tune-up balls. This is the Alpha Twin Pack for the focus of the pecs and the lat release. A lot of the times I have clients come in with neck and shoulder pain, and it usually hurts here in the upper traps, and while I do work that area a little bit, most of the time what I've found helps the most is releasing the pecs and the lats. Reason being, those are our main internal rotators of the shoulder. Sometimes I'll hit a little bit of the subscap as well, but those are the muscles that keep us in this kind of rounded and hunched position. So by releasing the pecs and the lats first, that alone will kind of get us in a more relaxed position, which will take some of that stretch out of the upper traps and to provide some relief. So the first technique that we're going to do involves taking the balls out of the tote here, and we're going to start by kind of just working both pecs together here. And how I do that is laying face down. I will get the balls into the shoulder here and just rock back and forth until I find some tender points. Once I find those tender points, I just hang out. We're hanging out here for maybe up to 2 minutes until you feel some relief, feel like that tissue is kind of melted into the balls a little bit. That is technique number 1. Technique number 2, we would put the balls back into the tote here, and we're going to work one shoulder at a time. With both balls, it's more of a broad technique. And so, get those back in there. And I'm only going to show one side just for video's purposes, but you would just do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to start with that left side here, and I'm placing the balls kind of by the armpit onto those pec and pec minor areas. Keep that arm relaxed, and you can use your other hand and knee here to kind of decide how much you want to lean, how much of your body weight you want to lean in there. And same thing. Find a tender spot here. You're gonna kind of feel that pec minor along the ribs there. Deep breaths. That's going to help allow the rib cage to open up when that pec is relaxing there. We would do the same thing on the other side there. And then the third technique would just be a little bit even more pinpointed. You just take the one ball, and now I'll show you on the other shoulder how I would do this. So get that ball right into that upper pec, arm down and relaxed. And this is gonna be even more pressure because it's just more focused with the one ball. Same idea, find that tender spot, and we are breathing through it. If it's hard for you to get onto the floor and get enough pressure, you can use a yoga block and prop the ball up and get in there this way. Same thing, you use your left arm and other leg here to kind of either lean more pressure into it or get off of it. This would be more pressure obviously when you're coming down onto it. If it's too intense, you come off. For those deep breaths, you will definitely feel against that rib cage, and once you get a few deep breaths in with the balls there and you get up, you should feel a lot of relaxation in the front here. Next, we will go into the lats. So for the lats, I do like to keep both of the balls in the tote here. And I come sideways on into that rib cage area as well, and into the armpit here. Your lats connect from the upper shoulder here down into the back. And so you're here. And you can roll up and down, same thing, until you find that tender point, and then we hang out here. you can rock your body back and forth to create a little cross fiber friction. You can also extend the arm up a little bit, sometimes a little bit of active release or movements, doing like a pin and stretch here will help facilitate a release in that muscle and get it moving better. Again, up to 2 minutes per side, and then you can repeat if you need to. Sometimes these muscles will take a little bit longer to release, and just keeping in mind that you also want to be eating well, hydrating well, getting your sleep, and managing your stress in order to get our tissues hydrated and feeling better overall. So that is how I use the Yoga Tune-Up Alpha Balls for the pecs and the lats. I will also show you how you can use them on the wall as well if that's difficult to do on the floor for you.